Hi, this is the tip sheet for the 9th worksheet. All right, so this is a combination worksheet of the previous two. This is going to have incomplete and codominant traits all on the same page. So you got to kind of be careful. Let's just remember, if it's incomplete, the phenotype is going to be a whole new type. If it's codominant, that means you're actually going, in the offspring, you're going to see both dominant traits. So the new one would be red plus blue equals purple. And with the chicken example, we had black feathered plus white feathered equals both black and white feathers on that chicken. So reading the question carefully to kind of try to determine what it is. Sometimes it might tell you directly. Sometimes you have to look at the phenotypes to see what it is. I'll look at the first one here, do the first one with you, okay? In horses, in a chestnut horse, their coat color can be reddish brown, be a creamy white, or a dark pink color. So right now we're talking about 3 different colors. So we have, and they give you the genotypes. They tell you that if you are a red horse, you are big R, big R. If you are a white horse, you are big W, big W. And in order to be a pink horse, you have to be big R and big W. So automatically, if you look at the questions, is this an example of incomplete dominance or codominance? Because you have a whole new phenotype. You have red and white equal pink. So you're getting a new one. So that tells me it's incomplete dominance. Okay, so let's do the Punnett square. It says, fill in a Punnett square to determine the genotypes and phenotypes from crossing a heterozygous with a heterozygous parent. So both of them are heterozygous. So that means they both are big R, W. Big R, W. Put the gametes up at the top. Okay, big R, big R, big B. Big R, W, big R, W, and W, W. Okay, list the possible genotypes. Okay, well you have big R, only one of them, so that's 25%. You have big R, W, that's 50%. And then W, W. That's 25%. And what about the phenotypes? Okay, well that one is red, same percentage, 25%. Then you have pink, that's 50%. And then finally, white, that's 25%. Okay, that's how you do each one of these. You just kind of carefully go through it. It's pretty straightforward. It's not too tricky. And in fact, look, some of them I even put the gametes for you. There's look, the big I's at the A's. That's telling me that's a blood type, type A and type B. Back here you have type A, type B with heterozygous because you have the recessive gene. So be careful with that. You're going to have to put the letters here and here. And the only other thing on here that I see that could cause a little confusion, with all of these, you can determine whether it's incomplete or codominance, okay? This last one with sickle cell anemia, is it incomplete dominance, codominance, or neither? So you have 3 options here. Well, if this one has 3 options, you probably can pretty much guess that it's going to be neither. So don't get confused with that one. But just take your time with it. and see if you can't determine whether we're dealing with incomplete or codominant, and it all depends on their offspring. So read the question carefully, and hopefully this one isn't too tricky for you. Goodbye.